My portfolio this week is valued at over $116,000, and today I'm going to break that down by covering all my different account values like my TFSA and RRSP, and we'll also break down any potential dividends I've received as well as any buys, sells, or deposits I've made over the last week. Welcome back everyone to another weekly portfolio update video. I hope you've all had yourselves a fantastic week. It feels good to say that again. If you didn't notice, I have not been able to make any videos the past 3 or 4 weeks, but I'm happy to announce that the videos should be back in full swing again. If this is your first time here, my name is Kevin at FinTrack Freedom. I'm a 25-year-old long-term investor, and this is my Canadian personal finance channel where my ultimate goal is to one day retire early off of my investments. This week, my entire portfolio is valued at $116,125.50. Of that $116,000, I have $102,650.09 in my Wealthsimple trade account, and the remainder of my portfolio is earning me 5% interest in my Wealthsimple Cash account, and in this account I have $14,045.20. As a quick reminder, I am still trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year, so to help me reach my goal, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon if you enjoy my content. And also for that YouTube algorithm, be sure to hit the like button down below. Let's try and break 40 likes on this video. For the transactions this week, I only had a couple here. I had a $300 deposit from my checking account into my Wealthsimple Cash account, and then I transferred $500 from my Wealthsimple Cash account into my FHSA. As for dividends, through the last week, I did not receive any dividends, but the week prior, I did receive $15.51 worth of dividends from VDY. Popping over to the TFSA for the first time in a little while, it's sitting at $35,475.12, and we were up 6% over the last week and or $2,000. And if we check out the last month performance, we had a very, very good month, up 12% over the last month and or $3,600, and then the 3-month up about 7%. And then in our TFSA this week, I had all of my reoccurring buys as per usual, so a $60 buy of VFV, a $25 buy of VDY, $15 buy of VCE, a $15 buy of VIU, and then lastly a $10 buy of V. Popping into the FHSA now, it's sitting at $3,668.22, and this account is up 3% on the week, it's up 6% on the month, and then I don't think I've had this account for 3 months, but up 5% over the last 3 months. And then in the FHSA, I just had my reoccurring weekly buy of XEQT, and we bought $500 worth. All right, so the RRSP is at $29,099.23, and this account has performed pretty good over the last week as well, up 3% and or almost $1,000. Checking out the last month performance, it's up 10%, so this account has been doing really well lately, and then up 5% on the 3-month. As for the trades in the RRSP this week, again, just reoccurring buys, so a $70 buy of VOO and a $80 buy of SCHD. The non-registered stock account is sitting at $14,567.78, and this account is up 2% on the week, it is up 7% on the month, which is actually really good, and it is up 4% on the 3-month, and I just want to address something a lot of people have been asking why I have money in a non-registered account when there are TFSAs and RRSPs, and I would just like to clear up the fact that I actually have those accounts pretty much maxed, so that's why there is money in the non-registered account. Again, I'm only 25, so the limits on my TFSA and RRSP are not that high. As for the trade logs in the non-registered account, I had no buys, no sells, no nothing in this account. As I said, maybe like 5 or 6 weeks ago, I am done buying in the non-registered account for the rest of this year. Alright, so the crypto account. Crypto has been absolutely blowing up for me over the last few weeks. Not so much over the last week here, but the account is sitting at $19,834.32. And I believe in the last portfolio update video, this account was sitting at about $12,000, $13,000 worth of crypto. And as we can see here, the past month is down 5%, but the past week, is down 5%, and the past month, we're up 36% and or $5,000 in this account, and then the 3-month up 46%. And if we check out the all-time performance of the crypto, we're up 41%, which I'm very, very happy about, and I'm very excited to see how much higher this could go. And then in the crypto account, for the time being, I'm still doing my reoccurring DCAing. So our $40 buy of Bitcoin, $30 buy of Ethereum, and then $10 buy of Polygon Matic, Chainlink, and Polkadot. If you're not already using Wealthsimple and you're interested, you can sign up using my link in the description or with the code on screen for your chance to receive between $5 all the way up to $3,000 when you open and fund your Wealthsimple account. Again, link in the description or that code on screen. All right, so popping over to the portfolio tracking spreadsheet I have here, my total annual yield is sitting at 1.45%. My total income from dividends and interest is about $1,400. And for the first time ever this week, I am, well, not the first time ever, but the first time in 2 years, I am positive on my investments. As we can see here, my total deposits throughout all of my accounts is $116,100. And of course, I'm sitting at $116,130.18, and or we're up 0.03%. And I do believe at one point this week, the account was sitting at about 117.5K. So we did draw down a little bit, but that's okay. And then I did add a new bar for the month of November. I didn't make a video this week, but on November 1st, the account was only 107,000. So just over the last 2 weeks, the account has almost grown $10,000, which is absolutely insane. And then checking out all the performance of all my accounts down here, the TFSA is still down pretty heavy, 23% still, but the RRSP is up near 12%. The FHSA is already up almost 5%. The non-registered is up 12%. And then the crypto, of course, is up 40%. And then my Wealthsimple Cash or my savings is up 2.5%. So this is the point in the video. If you want to pause as I'm scrolling down all my holdings here, if you want to see what all the different holdings are in my accounts, you can go ahead and pause the video at any point here. And then same thing with my crypto here. You can go ahead and pause if you want to check out all my holdings. But I do want to point out some of the performance gains that some of these coins have had. My Bitcoin is up 90% right now. Solana is up 72%. Chainlink was up 100% at one point, but that has fallen down. It's only up 60% now. Overall, crypto is doing really well on the news of the Bitcoin ETFs possibly being added maybe sometime in 2024, as that will bring a lot of money into cryptocurrency. I'm very bullish. I do think there's a lot of upside to be had here. Heading over to our dividend tab here, I didn't really do an October roundup for how much dividends we received in each account, so I'll kind of do that now as well as go over how much we've received in November in each account. So starting with the TFSA, I received a total of $36.94 worth of dividends in October, and then so far in November, I've received $9.01. The FHSA is still yet to receive any dividends, and then going down to the RRSP, I received $28.51 in October. And then in November so far, I've earned $1.95. The non-registered personal stock account, I received $44.02 worth of dividends in October. And so far in November, I've received $4.55. And then lastly, in November, on November 1st, my interest payment on my Wealthsimple Cash account earning me 5% interest, I received $76.26 worth of interest. So overall, my accounts have been on the up and up, but the question is for how long and how much higher can they go? There is a lot of turmoil going on in the world right now. I'm not overly bullish, but I do think we may see a bit more upside throughout the end of 2023. Obviously, I can't predict the future, but we'll see. I do plan on maxing my FHSA out before the end of the year. So I've got about $5,500 left to go to max that out for the year, which I'll be doing $500 weekly. And then right before the end of the year, before the cutoff, I will take some of my money in my Wealthsimple Cash account and just make sure that this is at $8,000. So I can I can reap the benefits on my taxes and be able to basically write off $8,000. All right, that's going to do it for this week's portfolio update video. I do appreciate you watching if you have made it this far. Be sure to leave a like down below. We're trying to reach 40 on this one. And then if for some reason you are not subscribed and you don't have that bell icon hit, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon. And yeah, other than that, thank you all for being here. And I do apologize. that the videos were lacking the past few weeks. They should be back to at least one video a week, which is my portfolio update videos, and then maybe some extra videos here and there. But yeah, thank you all again, and I'll see you next time.